Welcome to today's video. This video is about why do your ears pop on airplanes? It's a question almost everyone has asked at some point, whether during takeoff, landing, or that sudden moment mid-flight when your ears crackle like tiny bubble wrap. We all know the feeling. Pressure builds, voices sound distant, and you instinctively swallow or yawn, hoping to fix it. But why does this happen? And what does it reveal about the incredible design of the human body? Today, we're breaking down the simple, everyday science behind ear popping in a way that's visual, relatable, and easy to understand. Ear popping isn't just a phenomenon associated with airplanes. It happens on elevators, mountain roads, and even while swimming in aquatic environments. For instance, water pressure also affects ear pressure, causing ears to pop when diving or swimming. At high altitudes, such as during mountain climbing, air pressure drops, resulting in similar ear discomfort. However, airplanes amplify the effect because the air pressure around you changes quickly, much faster than your body can adjust to. In this video, you'll discover how your ears try to keep up what's really going on behind that soft pop, and why some people experience it more intensely than others. Imagine your ear as a tiny pressure balancing machine. On the outside, there's the air around you. On the inside, there's air trapped behind your eardrum. For you to hear clearly and avoid discomfort, that pressure has to stay equal on both sides. This is where the star of today's story comes in. The Eustachian tube, a narrow passage connecting your middle ear to the back of your throat. Under normal conditions, this tube opens and closes quietly throughout the day, so effortlessly that you may never notice it. However, during takeoff or landing, outside air pressure changes more rapidly than your ear can adjust. Suddenly, the eardrum gets pushed or pulled like a tiny balloon. You hear muffling. Pressure builds. And then, when your Eustachian tube finally opens pop, your ears equalize. Think of it like a water bottle in a plane cabin. When the cabin pressure drops, the bottle expands. When the pressure increases, it squishes inward. Your eardrum reacts the same way. The real magic is your body trying to restore balance as quickly as possible. So, why do activities like yawning, chewing gum, or swallowing help? Because each of these movements temporarily opens the Eustachian tube, letting air flow in or out to equalize pressure. It's your body's built-in reset button. Babies and young children experience ear popping much more intensely because their Eustachian tubes are smaller and more horizontal in relation to their size. It's also one reason they cry during flights. The pressure feels stronger and they can't intentionally relieve it. Drinking from a bottle or chewing helps them do what swallowing does for adults. To make flying more comfortable for your child, try feeding them during takeoff and landing. This encourages swallowing, which can help equalize the pressure in their ears. Alternatively, offer a pacifier or encourage them to suck on a lollipop if they're old enough. But the science gets even more interesting. Some people's ears pop repeatedly during a flight, while others barely feel a thing. This often depends on sinus, health, allergies, congestion, or even the shape of the Eustachian tube. When the tube is blocked or inflamed, pressure builds more aggressively, making the popping louder or delayed. However, it's essential to be aware that if you experience severe pain or prolonged hearing loss, it might be a sign of an underlying issue, and you should seek medical advice. And what about the slightly crunchy or crackling sound you sometimes hear when your ears are trying to pop? That's just your Eustachian tube fluttering open and shut as it attempts to regulate pressure. It's like a tiny valve working overtime. Flying also dries out the air inside the cabin, making the lining of your throat and sinuses less flexible, which can slow down the equalization of pressure. This is why staying hydrated makes your ears pop more smoothly. So the next time your ears pop on an airplane, remember, it's not a sign something's wrong. It's a sign that your body is working perfectly, adjusting, balancing, and protecting your hearing in real time. Before we wrap up, here are a few quick science-backed tips to make ear popping easier during your next flight. Chew gum or suck on candy during takeoff and landing. Swallow often or do small fake yawns even if you don't feel like it. Gently pinch your nose and blow lightly. This is known as the Valsalva maneuver. Stay hydrated to keep your Eustachian tubes flexible. If you're congested, try to clear your sinuses before flying to help alleviate symptoms. Your ears are doing more work than you think, and every pop is proof of your body's remarkable engineering. If you've ever wondered why your ears pop, why it sometimes hurts, or why it doesn't happen to everyone the same way, this video will give you a simple, straightforward answer, grounded in everyday science. While ear popping is generally harmless, it's worth noting that if it becomes a frequent issue or is accompanied by significant pain, consulting a healthcare professional may be advisable, as this could be a sign of an underlying condition. Repeated or intense ear discomfort rarely leads to permanent damage, but addressing concerns early helps maintain ear health. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more fascinating science facts, hit like and subscribe. If you want to listen to every video in this series, make sure to check out the full playlist. I've included the link down in the description so you can access it anytime. Thanks for being curious with me today. I truly appreciate your time and interest. Stay tuned for more exciting content.